Learning Japanese is hard. I mean, I've started this video off slightly wrong. Learning Japanese is hard, yes. I mean, learning any language that you've never learned before is hard. I mean, like Russian, for example. I don't know any Russian. Anyway, learning languages it's a hard thing to do, and then there's learning something completely different to what you're used to. As I said, like me learning Japanese. It's a language I want to learn, don't get me wrong. I mean, I absolutely love something that's come out of it. Not that. But I digress. For me to explain a language I'm not proficient in is silly. So I'm going to do it anyway. You know, I have 5 books, right? These 5. You know. And no doubt this will not cover everything. I mean, I technically have a 6th, which is just a notebook, and I think in here, yeah, my terrible hiragana handwriting, and if I can turn the page, you know, I have 1 to 11, which is very badly written. I was knocking my microphone. You know. And, you know, now you don't need to buy all of these. You know, I just thought they'd be more useful for me to practice with. You know, the stuff you need to know, really, with Japanese, is you have 3 manuscripts, ways of writing, as you do. Fuck. So, to start with, how to describe this language that I'm not proficient in, and I'm going to try explaining anyway, you have 3 scripts. Hiragana, katakana, and kanji. And no doubt I'm going to get shit for getting this wrong. Right? Hiragana, I think, is vowel structure. In fact, you know what? I'm going to check the book that I just put down. He was, in fact, very wrong. Oh, so very wrong. I've got to go all the way to the front because I'm halfway through it. I bet this clip is going to be 5 minutes long of me trying to open a fucking book on the right page. No, I'm wrong. We've just started and I'm wrong. Great. Hiragana is a phonetic script with like roundy shapes. And is to represent a syllable sound. In fact, I think this has a description of the others in it as well. Let's keep looking. That's a hiragana chart. I don't want that yet. It does. It's got katakana in it. Dying. It's got katakana in it. It is also a phonetic script. It replicates the same syllable sounds as hiragana. Why they have 2 of the same thing, that's slightly counterintuitive, but apparently katakana is used for loaned words from other languages. I'll insert my channel name somewhere around here in katakana, somewhere on the screen. I pointed somewhere around here, so it'll probably end up somewhere over here, knowing my editing. And then kanji is Chinese characters that the Japanese decided they wanted to steal. And there's thousands of them. Yeah, that's going to be fun to learn all of them. And I only know 1, which is fire. And I only know it because of a YouTube video, which I can't be bothered to find, but the kanji is up here somewhere. Either way, I can say very small phrases in Japanese that don't mean a great deal of sense. You know, for example, I can say, I have a YouTube channel, which is Watashi wa YouTube channel motoru. I think. No doubt someone in the comments will correct me. But my favourite, if it's right, is I am an idiot foreigner, which if I go to Japan, I will be. Which is Watashi wa baka gaijin. I can almost say I'm a bus driver, because I am. I've put it in previous videos, I'm a bus driver. If you want another picture, there will be one somewhere on the screen. But I struggle with that, and anyway, I'll give it a go, because why not? There's always time for embarrassment on the internet, you know. Gonna crack my fingers, prepare myself. I've gotta hype myself up with this one. Watashi wa basso unshu desu. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. But I've realised using Google Translate, everyone's best friend for learning languages that you don't know, just doesn't work at all. Like, you put one thing in and it's completely illegible to a native. Like, whose idea was that? I mean, the way I've realised it is the sentence structure is completely different. And to put it into perspective, to get all of the sentences that I mentioned earlier, I googled the words I wanted to say, wrote them all down, then asked Google and a few people on Discord the sentence structure and PDFs and whatever, you know, and a bit of guesswork. Yeah, Google doesn't exactly work the best, but, you know, I've been learning for nearly 2 months now, and I still don't know a lot of hiragana. I barely know any katakana and one kanji, which I've already put on the screen, but it's a learning curve, as is anything, and learning any language. And a learning curve I'm willing to take. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!